Time for another Mark's Comic Haul. Y'all. Man, I've got to get some bags and boards. I'm in desperate need of bags and boards. A lot of what you're going to see, I haven't bagged and boarded it yet because I don't have them. Just running behind. But man, it's like week after week after week of just lots and lots of books. And so I'm spending all my money on the books and I don't have any money left for bags and boards. Anyway, if you guys are new to this channel, my name is Mark Walters. This is Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. I hope you enjoy this little new this week haul. These are new comics from October 5th. Is it October 5th? Yeah, October 5th, Wednesday, October 5th. I'm running a few days behind and getting this posted, but yeah, there's some interesting stuff that came out this week, and it looks like next week's going to be a big week too. So let's get right into it. If you do enjoy this content, you know what to do. Please do me a favor. Like and subscribe down below. I would very much appreciate it. I am trying to grow this channel. And hey, thanks to my new subscribers too. I've noticed I've had a few people subscribing lately, so I appreciate you guys checking out the channel. I hope you enjoy what you see. Grab the DC Connect. I can't remember if I already got this one or not. This one's promoting the new Batman Spawn coming up, so I grabbed that. Got another copy of Action Comics #1, the Facsimile edition. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but there's a weird, like, kind of a printing error right along here. It's really hard to see. I don't know if you guys can make it out, but every single copy has it. It's like a little line that just goes right down here. It's like an ink line. So I guess the printer kind of got all of these kind of messed up. But anyway, from what I'm hearing, these are selling out. These facsimile editions are really popular. I would talk to a couple comic shop owners, and they're saying that in some cases those are selling better than like the new books. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths #5. This is the, I forget what they call this. I think it's like an homage variant. But it's a cover B cardstock. Real nice. Who did this? It's not Matina, is it? No. I can't tell. I'll have to look it up. Anyway, got a couple of those. Man, it is hard to beat this cover. If I was the kind of person that did a cover of the week, I don't normally do that, but this would definitely be it. And that is Poison Ivy #5. Whew, man. I mean, this is just something. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And actually, Poison Ivy, the covers on Poison Ivy lately have been really, really incredible. But this one in particular, I actually ordered, God, what was it, like 5 copies of this, or 4 copies of this, just because I really like that cover so much. And by the way, that is, sorry, I thought I had my order form pulled up. That is the Stefan Sejic, I believe is how you say it, did that cover. And then this one I really enjoyed too. This is the Talaski cover. And man, I love this because it looks like an old Gil Elfgren painting. Just a really beautiful, kind of classic looking, good girl art cover. So yeah, both those covers this week. I picked up 2 of those, and I picked up 5 of the Sejic covers. The Joker, what is the official title? The Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing #1. This is the Lee Bermejo cover B. Just grabbed 1 copy of that. It looked like this particular cover was selling out from what I could see. These I pre-ordered, and I'm glad I did because they did not get any for the shelf. This is the Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing #1. This is the David Nakayama foil variant. And I've heard that in some cases, some of these foils got a little bit damaged. I think I got lucky because the ones I got don't appear to be damaged. So this is the front, and this is the back. And yeah, Yeah, somebody was saying that some of them, like up here by the staple, showed a little bit of damage, but I pre-ordered 2 and mine look okay. Man, super happy with this. I'm a huge Superman fan, and I'm so happy that these facsimile editions are coming out. This is Superman #1, and they are just doing a really good job on these. I mean, it looks just like the real deal, with the exception of that barcode on the back. Need to get these in bags and boards. So glad I got that extra copy of Action as well. Amazing Spider-Man #1. Oh, I will say one thing. I've said it before. DC Comics, stop charging us so much for these facsimile editions. Because here's a great example. Marvel put out this week Amazing Spider-Man #1, the facsimile edition, $3.99. Beautifully done, just as good and just as beautiful as your facsimile editions. But you guys, DC, can you guys see this? Right there. What I'm just verifying. $6.99. Come on. I mean, that's an insult, you know? Plus the fact that it's not like they have to pay. These are not new creators. Like, they're not having to kick back any money on these facsimiles. So just charge us $3.99. It's a reprint, you know? So I will say, Marvel, in this case, thank you. Thank you, Marvel, for not overcharging us. I'm happy to pay $3.99 for a facsimile all day long. $6.99 is a bit much. A versus E, or what do you... It's not A versus E. Avengers, X-Men, Eternals, AXE. I know everybody's just calling them Axe. Axe, X-Men #1. This is the Arthur Adams variant featuring Storm. Arthur Adams has been doing a lot of these variants lately, and I'm really digging them. But if you see what what his convention sketches look like, he just posted on Facebook a bunch of his convention sketches from New York Comic Con, and they all look this good. Like, this could be one of the convention sketches. So anyway, I was very happy with that cover, so I picked up, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Edge of Spider-Verse #5. This is cover A. This seemed like a hot book this week. And this is cover B, featuring Web Weaver. First appearance of Web Weaver. So this was an open order variant, but this seemed like it sold, or was a hotter seller than cover A, even though he's on cover A. So I guess this would be the one to get. Got a couple of those, and then I did pick up the 1 in 10 design variant featuring Web Weaver, and had to pay a little extra for that, but it wasn't too bad. Jane Foster, The Mighty Thor #5. I just grabbed the Peach Momoko cover featuring Enchantress because I thought it was kind of nice. Am I getting a haze on my camera? Hang on. Maybe it's just the lighting in here. Move this over. There we go. Yeah, that's better. I apologize. The tech guy's off today. Miracle Man #0. This is cover A. So Marvel's trying to bring back Miracle Man, and I enjoyed Miracle Man back in the day. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with the big battle issue. I can't remember what issue that is, like number 16 or something. But I don't know. I just don't know if I'm terribly excited with Marvel reviving it. I kind of feel like Miracle Man had its day, it had its run. I don't know. I like the character, but, you know, we'll see what they do with it. This is Miracle Man Zero, the Scotty Young variant. And you know what? I got to tell you, I love Scotty Young covers, but I usually like Scotty Young covers because they're funny. There's nothing funny about this. It's just a kind of a chibi Miracle Man floating in space looking angry. So, I don't know. Not terribly happy with that, but we'll see. See what happens. See what happens with that. Speaking of Art Adams, another Art Adams cover. This is Spider-Man #1. This is the Art Adams variant cover, and wow. Spider-Gwen. Looking good. Really nice. Got a couple of those. Oh, I got that out of order. This is cover A of Spider-Man #1, the new Spider-Man #1. Dan Slott. Mark Bagley. I've not had a chance to read this yet, and I'm looking forward to reading it. I heard there's a bunch of new appearances and some pretty big surprises in it. Got a copy of the blank cover in case I want to get a sketch. Got a couple of those Spider-Gwen covers. This is, I don't know what this is. Spider-Man cover D? Oh, the Humberto Ramos. I don't know if it says it's like what, if it's, I guess it's like cover D, but anyway. Humberto Ramos, and it's just got like all these different, you know, spider characters on it. And I think this is a connecting variant. I think if I remember correctly, when I ordered it, I think it did say it was a connecting variant. I think. I'd have to go back and look it up. Star Wars The Mandalorian #4. This is the Peach Momoko, Grogu, Baby Yoda, whatever you want to call him, variant cover. I just grabbed one of those. I'm kind of slowing down on some of these Star Wars books. I'm getting a little bit frustrated because, like, I don't pick up all of the Star Wars books, and like Star Wars 26 came out, sold out immediately. I couldn't find a copy anywhere. And it went into second printing almost right away. Like they knew it was going to. And I was kind of bummed because I couldn't find that. And then like almost right after that, the newest issue of Dr. Aphra that came out, they introduced this new Sith group or whatever. And I did manage to get one copy of that, but I was hoping to get a couple more, and I couldn't because it sold out everywhere. And I'm just getting a little bit frustrated because I don't like it when I have to chase after books. Like, I mean, listen, I know I could have pre-ordered it. That is certainly, you know, something you could say, but it's just getting frustrating to have to chase after this stuff. This is Marvel's Tomb of Dracula #1 Facsimile. Happy to get this. Very nice looking book. Just like the original. Love the color on that. Oh, these. So now this is an interesting story. I pre-ordered these. The week they were supposed to come in, I was told that every copy my store got was damaged. And they said you should get them next week. Or they were asking for replacements. And then like 2 weeks goes by. I keep asking about them. And then finally they sent out an email and they said, we never got a reshipment of them. So anyone who ordered them, we're just canceling the orders. We're refunding, whatever. And so and then by that time I went to other stores looking for it and I couldn't find it. And I thought, well, crap, I guess I'm never going to get it. And then all of a sudden this week they get a bunch in, but almost all of them are damaged again. And, but I did manage to find 4 nice copies, and I had pre-ordered, I think 3 or 4 of them originally. So I guess I got what I wanted, and that is X-Men #13, the Art Adams Phoenix variant. And I think you can see why I wanted this cover. It is just a really gorgeous, sexy hot cover. I don't remember her being that busty, but I'm not complaining. Anyway, Art Adams doing his thing, looking awesome. Very, very happy I got my hands on these. If you guys see these out in the wild, if you haven't picked them up yet, a couple things you want to look for. Right here in this area on the spine, a bunch of them were crinkled. And then some of the ones I saw had damage kind of down along the edges here. So I was very lucky that I got the copies that I got. And like I said, I don't think I was very careful. I looked at mine very carefully and managed to get 4 very nice copies. So Garbage Pail Kids Origins #1. I had to get this because I used to collect Garbage Pail Kids, and Atom Bomb was my favorite. Always been my favorite. I still have somewhere a folder from when I was in school that has Atom Bomb on the front of it. Excuse me. So very, very happy to get my hands on this. There is a Virgin variant of this issue, and then there's a Nat Jones like 1 in 1,000 variant that has Atom Bomb as a like zombie or a skeleton or whatever. But I was just happy with this, and I was actually happy to get the one with the trade dress because it has the classic Garbage Pail Kids logo on it. So yeah, got a couple of those. Happy to get them. Gun Honey number, what is this? Number 2? Yeah, number 2. So this is the, gosh, who did this? I gotta look it up. I want to say Lyrics Lee, but I don't think that's right. No, it's Derek Chu. Derek Chu, I guess it's just like a cover A. Now, there is a ultraviolet variant that actually looks really nice because the colors really make the artwork on the ultraviolet variant pop. And I almost grabbed it, but it was a little bit damaged. The copy that they only had one. And then there's a 1 in 10 sketch variant of this cover. And they had a couple of those, and I was so close to grabbing one, and I hesitated, and I kind of wish I had grabbed one. I'm going to go back tomorrow. If they still have one, I'll pick it up. This is the Image Comics, what is the official title on this book? Image Comics 30th Anniversary Anthology #6. And the main reason I grabbed this one is because it's got Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor's The Pro on the cover. So I got 2 of those. It's a big, thick book. Minor Threats #2. I picked up #1 of this issue. I got the 2 different covers for #1. This is #2. If you guys watch Jim Comics, I highly recommend Jim Comics. It's a great comic channel. He always gives out really good tips. He was talking about this book because the villain, who's like the big villain of the story, makes his first appearance on this cover right there. And so this may be a cool book to have. And this is written by Patton Oswalt. And so it's a cool book. You never know these things, it's like, you remember that book Bang from Dark Horse? There was talk about how it was optioned, and then it seemed like it had cooled down and nobody was talking about it, and now it's heating back up again. This could very well be kind of like that. So picked up issue 1, grabbed issue 2. We'll see what happens. And then last but not least, Siren's Gate #1. This is the Shannon Mayer, I guess, creator-owned project that he's working on, and he did the artwork all the way through. So yeah, new book. They had one of the 1 in 10 Virgin variants for this, but unfortunately it was a little bit damaged, so I just grabbed regular cover A. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got this week. Not a lot of super exciting stuff, although I am happy about those facsimiles. Not a lot of variant covers, which was a little bit surprising. I was kind of expecting more I usually pick up more variants, but that's it. So I hope you guys grabbed everything you were looking for. I want to plug, as always, Dallas Comic Show, which is coming up November 11th and 12th. That's the show that I run. Joseph Michael Linsner is going to be there. Mark Nelson's going to be there. We're working on a few other exciting things. So I hope you guys can make it out. If you live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, check out DallasComicShow.com for more information about that. Tickets actually go on sale this weekend. And if you want to know more about me, go to bigfanboy.com. That's my movie news and review website. We are the longest running movie news and review website in the Dallas area. And I may be working on some promotions for Black Adam. I hope you guys are watching She-Hulk. This week's episode I thought was really fun. And Andor, if you're not watching Star Wars Andor, man, it's great. So check that out. Couple of quick shout outs. Sean Hogan, of course, my biggest fan. Appreciate you. Comic Crypt Castle Hills. Mike's been posting a lot of really great videos lately. Fred Hall Direct Edition, of course. Mr. Rigor Mortis 86, of course. Free Energy. Spidey Fan. David Seeking Near Mint. Who am I leaving out? Solid 4 String Bottom End. Solid 4 STBEND. Is that right? Yeah. I love his channel. He puts out really great stuff. Tito with Kingdom Comics. Who am I missing? Am I missing somebody? I gotta start writing these down. Anyway, if I'm missing you, PGH Zombie. Yeah. I hope I'm not missing anybody. And I did mention Jim Comics. He's one of my favorite channels. So check those out. I'll see you guys on the next episode.